Closer look, how to handle Donald Trump. He fed a huge Iowa crowd burgers and pulled pork yesterday, threw some new red meat Scott Walker's way. And as John Karl reports, Trump's in-your-face tactics are now stumping his rivals.
On the campaign trail in Iowa Saturday, Trump supporters were out in force.
Now you like Trump, is that right? You better believe it.
Donald Trump's surge is putting Republicans through the 5 stages of grief. Some are in denial.
Donald Trump's not going to be the nominee.
Others have moved to anger.
Donald Trump's candidacy is a cancer on conservatism, and it must be clearly diagnosed, excised, and discarded.
While some are bargaining that Trump's appeal will fade after what he said about John McCain.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured.
I'm going to make a bet that you're not going to win the Republican nomination slandering veterans.
But while it may depress some in the GOP, they'll have to accept that for now, that Donald is the GOP frontrunner. The most recent ABC News Washington Post poll shows Trump with the biggest lead by far of any Republican yet. The billionaire businessman, celebrity, and say anything, offend anybody, tell it like it is persona has struck a nerve. Now his standing atop the polls guarantees he'll be center stage at the first GOP debate next week.
I'm inappropriate.
The former reality star could turn that showdown into a spectacle. Just look at how he talks about his fellow Republicans.
Rick Perry should have to have an IQ test before getting on the debate stage. The last thing we need is another Bush. Then I watch this idiot Lindsey Graham on television.
He's called you an idiot. He's called you a lightweight. He's called you a stiff.
It's like being at my family reunion.
Perhaps the thing most likely to stop Trump is Trump himself. While his favorability has gone up since May, most Republicans remain skeptical. 56% of them say Trump does not reflect the core values of their party. In the past, he's donated money to Democrats, supported abortion rights, and even praised Hillary Clinton.
I identify with some things as a Democrat.
But the biggest Republican fear is that Trump will decide to run as a third-party candidate, which could guarantee a Clinton victory. Trump certainly isn't ruling it out.
If I'm treated poorly, that's one thing. If I'm treated well and with great respect and don't win, I would not do that. But if I'm treated poorly, I would do it.
For Republicans, that might be the kind of grief that's just too much to bear. For This Week, Jonathan Karl, ABC News, Washington.